House singer and poet Busiswa steadily owned the house music scene since her first mainstream appearance in 2012. And as much as she has her own solo hits, and she just released a great album, Highly Flavoured, she's worked with big names such as DJ Maphorisa, Heavy K, Kwesta, DJ Zinhle, and countless others. Her character and her infectious, unique delivery always overshadows whoever she's appearing alongside. The midnight staring vocalist joins me now in studio for more. A very good morning and welcome.
Hi. You said such nice things about me. Thank you.
Oh, but of course, you deserve all this. You recently gave birth. How is motherhood so far?
Yes, I'm loving it. I think having a baby is the best, guys. I mean, nobody told me this, that I'd enjoy this part so much. I might have done it sooner.
Right.
Yeah.
How are you loving it though?
I'm loving it. You know, my son is really my greatest blessing, my biggest achievement. I really feel like I didn't know I could be this happy.
I can imagine.
I am so happy.
I can imagine.
Yeah.
And judging by your social media, I can just see that happiness is written all over your face.
Yeah. Happiness is there. And social media, you have to be happy. Otherwise,
but of course,
people will cut you down. I mean, everybody has an opinion. Everybody has comments. Are you married? What's the plan? Why are you still dancing while you're pregnant?
Yeah, right.
A whole lot of things. It was very dramatic on social media. But I just enjoyed sharing that experience with my fans as well, because I feel like I've been supported and embraced a lot in the country, and I just appreciated being able to share that part of my life as well with people.
And you've been dancing and working and doing that voice show right through the final days of your pregnancy.
Yeah, I think
nothing seems
like
to be stopping you.
8 months on my last show. You know what? I went to the doctor with my phone and I was like, "Doc, so this is what I do at work. Do you think it's okay for me to?" He was like, "Do your thing, you know, dance." Squatting is actually encouraged for pregnancy, and because it trains certain muscles that you're gonna need when you're giving birth. And so Evo show is like a squat, and so I enjoyed dancing, cardio. It's very healthy and it's very good for you.
Yeah.
So I was able to do that, and people kept on saying, "No, stop now," you know. It's so far. But I was consulting, and I knew that, you know, being on stage is something that I absolutely love to do. Sure. And I had to take leave in December, but I pushed it right until the end, because the 9th month of my pregnancy was December. But I had fun, man. I was doing shows right until I think 8.5 months of pregnancy.
And whatever the people were saying about dancing in the final days of a pregnancy, it's just a myth. Look at Lakanya now, a bouncing, healthy baby boy.
He's perfect.
Right.
He is perfect. And you know, for me, because I wanted to release my album so much, I had worked so hard on it for so many years. I also didn't want my son to be something that I say, "Oh, he held me back or he stopped me from," you know, as long as he is healthy and he's good, then I was going to do my work. I was pushing albums, releasing videos. My new single, Bazoyenza, is doing great now, and I'm so glad that I didn't hold back and say, "Oh, let me not release now, because there's also a fear in the music industry that you're going to not become you're going to become irrelevant and people will forget about you. So I shot a couple of videos. When I shot Midnight Staring, I was 5 months pregnant. I shot Bazoyenza at 6 months. Istathulo as well with DJ Tira, I shot that at about 6 months. So I wanted my work to be there, to be present, and even though I was off in December for maternity leave, my music was playing, my voice was out there, and it made me feel really empowered, to be honest. As a woman, I really felt like I can get really close to having it all, you know?
Right. Yeah. Now, in the intro, I mentioned that you always have this knack of overshadowing whosoever you work alongside.
So I'm a
How
bully.
do you do that?
A bully comrade. I'm a bully.
But in a nice way, yes. In a nice way,
you know what? I have a Tumamina attitude to collaborations. You know what I mean? I love collaborating. I love working with new people, even upcoming artists. I love working with the best producers in the country just as much. So I want to make sure that when you hear my song, you know, you feel good, you feel great. And it does that a lot for women, my music. Automatically, my confidence, I think, comes through as well in it. And so if you're holding back, don't stand next to me, you know, give me some room, show me, you know what I mean. But also, I put a lot of rehearsals and stuff into my performances, so I think maybe that's just what it is.
Okay, let's talk about the amazing club bangers and sing-along punchlines you have in each song. Do you actually sit down and write down the lyrics, or do you just have to wait until it just comes into your mind?
It's like, it's different for different songs. Like I had a song called Ngoko in 2014 that was mostly a freestyle, and then I have Bazoyenza now. I wrote Bazoyenza, like I wrote the lines and I was reading them in studio. But I think it's like a nice childlike quality that I like to keep. And in that I like to have fun with everything that I do. You know, I like to remind myself of that little kid in me. I think that's why most of my fans are the kids. You know, the kids. If you got the kids going, the parents, they'll buy your work anyway.
Girl, you are unstoppable. You're going fast. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much for having me.
All right. Well, we were first introduced to Busiswa, famously known as Kalao Chiquita, as that strong and confident voice on DJ Zinhle's My Name Is. Since then, she's made one club banger to the next. This is Morning Live. Let's go for an ad break.
Good morning, everybody. My name is Busiswa, and we're about to have a little party out here today.